I am so excited to talk to you guys about this one because it's very dear to my heart and it's been um, significantly important in the development and in the growth of my company. Um, I know that culturally we've been all taught to work hard and be productive and utilize every single moment of our time to the best of our abilities. You can't waste time. There's one thing you don't have is time. And being busy or being productive is actually glamorized in a sense that the busier somebody is, people think that that person must be so successful because they don't have time. And that's working hard, and working hard is great. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but in the last few years, what I'm realizing is instead of working hard, not instead of, along with working hard, why don't we work smart and learn from those people that have been in our shoes when they started out and they're super successful right now? Let's learn from them on what has worked for them. And a few years ago, I was fairly new. I was teaching online the language, the Indian dialect Gujarati that I teach. And I was going through the rabbit hole of YouTube and was a little frustrated because my business, was just a small business. It was growing, but I wasn't sure where this was going, or I don't have any business degrees or marketing background. So I wasn't, I was constantly in this comparison mode, like, how are these people doing this? Why do I not know this? Do I need to go back to school and get my MBA so I could be like them? And on that rabbit hole of YouTube, going through all the videos, I came across this video where I saw this lady. She was super goofy, super relatable, and I was like, oh, she sounds fun. Let me check her out. So I kept watching her video. It was about a Q&A Tuesday that she was doing, and I liked it so much, so I subscribed to her email list and then started getting those emails, and I would actually put on headphones and watch them because they were entertaining as well as educational. And that was Marie Forleo. If you don't know who Marie Forleo is, you need to check out who Marie Forleo is. She is a best-selling author of the book called Everything is Figure Outable. Love that title. Isn't that awesome? Everything is figure outable. She is a marketing and a lifestyle expert. And what I love about Marie is, it's a long list, so I hope you guys have time. Grab a cup of coffee or tea and we'll talk. Marie is super genuine, super goofy. And I like that about her because I think in her being goofy, it allows me or her audience the freedom to be who they are. And if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I also do this spoof called Kamra Masi, which is inspired by Marie, because when her Jersey accent comes out, when she's storytelling or sharing her stories of her childhood, I love it because it's just that, she's tapping into her roots and it's just so genuine. Marie also teaches and shares from her heart. She doesn't claim to be perfect. She owns it when she's goofing up, and she's open to learning and sharing things that are actually really, really working, not just for her business, because she's helped thousands and thousands of people across the globe, especially women, to build their small businesses into, six-figure, seven-figure businesses. And she loves to dance, if you haven't seen her videos. And I can totally relate because I love Indian folk dances, especially Garba and Ras, or any kind of, Bollywood dancing as well. So it's kind of fun because when she's talking, she's not just lecturing you, this is what you're going to do and this is what you're going to do and blah, blah, blah. No, it's more like, hey, I love doing this. You might want to try it. And her spiritual growth is phenomenal. I love watching her journey. She approaches, the 360-degree view of a woman's life. We're not just entrepreneurs, we're mothers, we're daughters, we're wives. We have so much going for us. And one of the things, that Marie talks about is just balancing this whole act, but not seeing your worth. I don't mean not seeing your worth, but not seeing that you can do this. You've got this. Whatever your product is. She even helps you find out what What are you good at? What kind of products that you would be able to create that you are able to sell effectively? And her marketing strategies, I mean, it's phenomenal. And her B-School is what one of my friends introduced me to that program. B-School is a platform where it's a 6-week video lesson interactive platform, and it teaches you effective, smart marketing strategies, online marketing strategies to business owners who want more and more passive income. Because once you learn to establish your digital products the way B-School teaches you, it's just passive for you. You don't have to do a whole lot. And initially when my friend first introduced me to it, I was like, oh, I could just get all of these, videos on YouTube videos for free. I'm not going to pay for B-School. And then I started seeing my friend working with her material. The material was phenomenal. Not only the material is super effective, super simple to follow, but it keeps you on track, and it takes you out of your comfort zone. So you could, go, oh, I should push. There's a community behind you that pushes you. They answer your questions. No questions are, smart or dumb. You just ask, and her guidance is there. So there are so many tools that come with B-School. And so after my friend, kind of convinced me, and I also saw the potential in B-School, I talked to my husband, and he has an amazing business sense. So he sat down with me and we both talked about this, and his feedback was really important. That his words were, you have to invest in yourself and in your brand so that you can educate, you could learn, you can delegate, you could do things that grow your business so that $10 investment right now will turn into $1,000 later. So don't hold back on investing in you and in your business. And boy, am I glad I enrolled in B-School that year. I know it was a big investment because I was like, oh my God, how can I spend that much money? That they see in me, the Indian person in me was freaking out. But I am so, so glad. That first year, our income was in 5 figures, and within 2 years, it's jumped to 10 times more. It's doing great, and it continues to grow. So if you are a small business or a brand and have been wanting to learn effective, smart marketing strategies, I'm going to say enroll in B-School now, because it is so, so worth it, and you are so, so worth it. You are not going to regret this. Trust me on this one. Gujarati, we have a saying, Gujarati is the Indian dialect that I speak, that હમણાં તમે 1000 ખર્ચો તો એના તમને 10,000 મળશે, or 10,000 બનાવતા તમે શીખી શકશો. What that means is invest that $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 in you and your brand now, so that it teaches you how to make that $200,000, $300,000, $500,000, $1 million later in the year. What I really want for all of you is to work smarter, and goes for me and my brand as well, and work smarter effectively so that we can earn that passive income to live the life and enjoy the life that we work so hard to create. You are so worth it. See you on the other side at B-School.